Welcome. With us today, we've got Charlotte Wilkinson, who has joined us on a 2-week summer placement scheme at PDT. The PDT summer placement scheme is a great opportunity for future lawyers to experience what it's like to work for a firm like PDT. And the scheme runs in July and August each year, and you can apply for this via our careers website. So, Charlotte, thank you for spending time with us today to tell us about your experiences on the placement scheme. Firstly, do you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself and why you chose to do this summer placement at PDT?
Yeah, so I completed my law degree at Swansea University in 2021, and then I went back this year and I've just completed the LPC. So now I've kind of finished the educational part of my career, I suppose. I'm looking more at paralegal roles and training contracts. And I kind of wanted some in-person experience as well. The pandemic hit in my second year of uni, so any work experience that I had got was either kind of cancelled or put online, and it's not the same online. But PDT were offering a really good 2-week work experience where I could come in person, so that definitely appealed to me.
Fantastic. So do you want to tell us a bit more about your experience, the interview process coming into the summer placement?
Yeah, so I got an interview. That was with Vicky, who's a solicitor here, and along with Ben, who's a partner, which sounds quite daunting, but they were both really chatty, put me at ease, asked me kind of questions that I was expecting, nothing out of the ordinary, really. And then, after my interview finished, I think they got back in touch with me quite quickly, which was really good, and kind of offered me the placement and asked when I was kind of free. We decided a 2-week period, and now I'm here.
Fantastic. So you've been here, you're nearly at the end of your 2 weeks with us now.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And you've been in all the different departments. So how have you found it?
Yeah, so that was quite really appealing for me as well, coming to PDT. You get put each day in a different department. So I think I was split between corporate and commercial the first few days. Then I moved to litigation, so I did some dispute resolution. And then today I'm in real estate, and I've been in employment as well. So it does give you a good taste of each area, which is really important for like when you haven't started your career and you don't know where you're going to go and you need some experience in different areas. So that was really beneficial for me. The staff as well, they were so friendly, really approachable. They made me feel really comfortable and explained everything that I needed to do. And if I ever had any questions, they were very happy to answer them. I also had a chance to mix with like trainees, paralegals in my like lunch breaks and things, which was really good because they've obviously just kind of got into the like legal sector. So they had some good advice and kind of how to get in. And just their experiences really as like training.
That's brilliant. So on average, what would your average day be on your summer placement?
So surprisingly, I didn't have to make a single tea or coffee, which is surprising because you do kind of think work experience you relate to, you kind of just the little run around that does everyone's jobs and makes the teas and coffee, but I genuinely haven't made one tea or coffee. So kind of sometimes I'd look at kind of old cases that they've done and things that were really interesting and they wanted me to have a look at. And other days I'd follow like live matters. So with litigation, I was following quite a lengthy negotiation matter, which was really interesting to kind of see how it developed and get some in-person experience from start to finish and how a case actually runs. Because it is very different to what you're taught. I also went out for lunch with some barristers, which isn't an opportunity you would usually get. And that was really exciting, and I got to ask a lot of questions which you would never usually be able to do. So it was all really interesting and very beneficial.
Yeah, I'm really glad you've had a great experience at PDT. And what advice would you give others undertaking the placement?
I suppose just speak to as many people as you can. If you wanted to kind of use this experience to decide whether this is a career you want to pursue, or maybe like for me, I wanted to discover different areas that I enjoyed and might be interested in the future, it's like a perfect opportunity to speak to those people, and they do just give you the best kind of advice and information. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There were so many times where I was so unsure of what I was being asked to do, and everyone is so happy to kind of sit down and have a chat with you. I mean, I had an hour chat with one of the partners who are probably one of the busiest people, and he was so happy to just sit down and have a chat with me that lasted a very long time. But everyone is just really approachable, and they want to make your experience as enjoyable as possible, and they definitely did for me.
No, that's great. So what's next for you then?
So I did the LPC with a master's, so I still have a dissertation to write. So that's kind of my next big task. And then after I've completed that, I'll be looking for jobs available, definitely in the legal sector. And yes, just see what's available.
Fantastic, that's great. So thank you so much for your time today, and I wish you all the best in your future career in law. Hopefully we'll see you again in future. If anyone has any questions or comments on this video or on our summer placement scheme, you can contact us using these details. You can also find out more about our training programme, which is now open to those from both the LPC and the SQE route. That's also via our careers website, which you can find here. Thank you for your time, Charlotte. Check back here on either our YouTube channel or our LinkedIn account for further videos from others on the summer placement scheme, PDT trainees and other recently qualified solicitors.